Like, do you know how not know how peaceful it is to just sit here and work and not have to worry about
It's
people
live.
agenda? Yeah, it's live. Not have to worry about people's agendas, not have to worry about any of that. It's like been so refreshing. And the only thing that I struggle with that I'm trying to figure out is how to remain like entertaining and fun and high energy, even though I'm not creating videos with that live knowledge, you know? And also I'm actually having to go back and look at myself and realizing that I fidget a lot and take certain things out of my vocabulary, like yeah, like you know, those filler words and shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm just hoping and praying that, you know, I be respected in the sense to where I can make some goddamn money. I've always wanted to have like a platform to where I just upload and make my money. I don't have to deal with crazy people, deal with parasocial relationships, deal with a whole bunch of bullshit. I want to actually enjoy my experience, and I haven't been enjoying it in a while. So I'm just trying new things to figure out how can I enjoy it despite
exactly.
everything that's going on.
Yeah. I mean, if you fidget and you give nervous traits, we don't notice it. So you just told everyone. We don't even see it. It comes
No, no, no,
natural.
no, no. This is what it is. It be like, so no one else, and then I find myself like a little bit bouncing here and then. I'm like, okay, Denai, you gotta like stay still. It's just the perfectionist in me, and I will tell you that because I'm working on it. I'm making sure this video that I don't fidget how I was. It's kind of like a ADHD anxiety type of tick that I'm looking at myself and I'm like, I need to stop doing that.
Yeah. It's hard to sit still, especially when you're
Yeah,
really trying to convey a point and
yeah,
you're
exactly.
next to the story. Yeah.
And you don't want to fall flat in front of the camera. And
Because
there's a lot of flat people out there. They just use editing tactics to make themselves
they,
look a bit
they
more animated.
and they kind of skip it forward. I've always thought they did that because of people having a short attention span. But that's a good thing though, because even when it's a serious topic and you get like that, it still has to have a landing punchline. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? It's not a
totally,
joke to be able to tie the story. And a lot of people don't. They just
totally.
don't. Anybody could do YouTube, but keeping an audience enthralled.
Entertained for hours and and then managing that's what I love my people that love me and I love hardcore, but it's just I'm exhausted with the parasocial connections. And when I heard Tasha K, you know, I uploaded a video where Tasha K deleted it, and she pretty much was like the parasocial relationships of trying to like dictate who somebody is, how they feel, when they make money, if they make money, how they make money, if you're gonna support, if you're gonna just be a stalker in the bushes type of, you know, it's weird.
I would take I would take that speaking point more serious from a person that is put in the work that doesn't have a verified check mark, but and they're unnoticed. I can't take that serious from someone that is already at the top of the food chain. Because a
Yeah.
lot, well, majority of the YouTubers, and I'm gonna call it what it is, majority of YouTubers that are at the top. Of, I'm not saying her that are at the top of the food chain do not. And I'm not a hater. Never have been. I just call shit for what it is. They have no business being there. There's no substance to their content. I just, I do
That's
what
how
I
I
do.
feel about a lot of people, honestly.
I know there's a lot of things I need to work on as far as editing and different things, and even atmosphere, the whole nine. However, I'm mainly there to give
Right,
them so
right.
it's different.
One second. Mic check 212. Can you guys hear me in my chat? Because Blanca, I wanted to do a dual stream, but she don't have StreamYard Pro because she don't go live as often. Just checking. Okay, thank you. I hear you say something. I'm talking right now. That means that they can't hear me in my chat. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you can
sound
hear me now,
fine.
right? No, no, I know you can hear me. I thought there was like a muffle.
Mhm.
There was like a muffle, and so there being a muffle, I decided that I muted my mic to see if that was the issue, and then I unmuted it. But no, okay, let's get to it.
Thank you guys. Excellent. Okay. Go ahead. I'm waiting on you.
Okay, you just lead the way. Lead the way. Like we're not doing anything, but just like I said, I decided to do uploads because I've always wanted peace. And a part of me being peaceful is that maybe it's antisocial, whatever. It's just I just cannot manage so many parasocial relationships at one time and then be in parasocial relationships with people connected to people that are just adamant on my detriment to my demise, or people that just like when I look at it and look at certain amounts of money that I've made and been contributed to my platform, it's like, was it really about my platform? And if I can take all of my time and energy and put it in my platform, I can make this much money. So I'm always trying new things. I'm fucking exhausted from, going through a copyright strike that I felt like dipped my platform since May. And then I was building that other platform, and then the same shit happened. And I'm like, this is user generated. I just don't know what this is. User generated. This is somebody I feel like wants me in a codependent situation. And it's stressful. It's depressing. And I was like, let me just step away from the live stream because we all seek that type of attention and we all want to be in touch with like our audience, our supporters. Shout out to Kiki Boss, Raw Love, shout out to Fireball, shout out to the people in Bushes. But at the same time, you always got people trying to do malicious shit, like harming your platform. You got people that are just fucking stalking you, claim to be your biggest supporter and just stalking you. And the minute you say anything that they could try to correlate as if you talking to them, they'll hit you up and try to manipulate you. And it feels like it's taking days worth of energy of your time in just a split second because it's just toxic. And so I really, really feel like I need some cleansing. I need support as to my upload videos. That's what I want to do. I want to make my money and be in peace. It's just been toxic, and I really feel like giving up. But I know that if I give up, like my sister said, or if I stop, it makes the people that are perpetuating this look like that they win. And I actually talked to a couple of other people who said that they went through things like this and suggested that I upload and or just create another platform that's completely disassociated from my name. And that's something that I thought about, but it's just like when you start over all the time, when you're losing money, when people like putting you in the middle of bullshit, like you just really want to run away from that shit. It's disgusting. And I don't understand how somebody and people could waste their time and spend their day trying to fuck with somebody else's life, money, platform. I just don't even operate like that. And to be forced in a situation to have to deal with that because it's a part of a game online. It's like you get in, fit in, or get out.
That's heavy. I mean, I wouldn't say I want to. You say you want to, then do it. Do everything that you want to. Giving them any type of pushback or making anything about them only allows them to feel like they've won. They don't. You have to remember these people don't think on the same frequency like we do. It's something that we don't understand, especially if you don't have an obsessive behavior toward people that you associate with. You got to figure these are people who create and build marriages and families and happily ever afters in their mind. So in their mind, you belong to them because they did you a solid and they donated. They say it's for your plight, but inherently it is to lure you in.
I don't. And guess what? I recognize that. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was spoiled with money, so spoiled to the point to where I almost expected it, and got to the point to where I started asking more often than receive. It's just, and these people put you. It's like black widows, lonely, miserable people that are just like black widow spiders, and they will lure you into their web, and before you know it, they got you trapped. And even when you want to like pull away, they feel like that they already got you trapped, and they're just gonna come back over there and suck you dry later.
Yeah, anybody that's making anytime, and I've told you this ever since I first met you, long, long time ago, many moons ago. If you're ever speaking to someone on a regular basis and it's always to where you feel exhausted, your battery is drained, not
Hmm.
your phone, your body. When this person texts you, call you, they give you anxiety, your stomach starts to hurt, you start to feel physical
Yeah,
symptoms. That's
it messes with my nervous system, but then in the back of my head is like, oh, I this is how I make my money, or I gotta be in a situation. I got so desperate to the point to where I actually fed into this ideology of a relationship, and that didn't even make me feel good about anything. Hold on, let me put yeah. So I yeah, but anyways, go ahead.
your nervous and your vagus system, they gotta go.
Right. Fireball said, I don't recall you deny asking for money. Not like that. That Burger King dude is always begging. Well, it's people that
So,
will put you in parasocial relationships. And so because I didn't do it publicly, I probably more than likely did it privately. And for some reason, I don't know if that's nothing to be ashamed of. Maybe I should come out and ask my audience, the public, for more support instead of like depending on people in private.
do you remember
Oh,
on Norbit when he met Respucia and she was like, "You my boyfriend now," and she dragged Norbit from the playground? It's like
yeah,
that. That's what I'm envisioning.
yeah, yeah. That's what it is. And I just right now my only strategy to avoid that is to just do uploads because they're watching all the time and all the time, all over the place, and just like it's giving stalker, it's giving Stockholm syndrome, it's all of that. Leave me alone.
No, I'm gonna do you one better. It's Oedipus Rex, Oedipus, Oedipus Rex syndrome, however you want to
Mhm.
call it, because these people are significantly older than you, and they could
Well, hold
be.
on. Well, my audience in general is older than me, but I don't want to think that we're talking about specific individuals because I've had quite a few parasocial relationships. Like the in the circumstances are different. Like for instance, one person deeply internalized a moderation and decided to harass me and build a channel doing following up with that harassment because ultimately I took a mod badge and I didn't want a parasocial connection to that person anymore, and they felt offended by that. And I just
You know, you
like,
got to move around. You have to move wrenches around. People get too comfortable, entitled, and I learned that from you. You have to, because people get too complacent, and I do that every so
and
often. I
you
don't say
too, like when you lured into that situation, because see, I've been making videos and been doing my thing for a while. Like if I didn't decide to go live and decide to do this, then these people wouldn't lure me in a situation. But you can get lured into a situation to where it looks like something totally completely different. And you can like again, like right now, I'm fucking flat broke. Been in Brazil 6 months. Somebody did support me, but the majority of that money went towards paying for court documents and a knee injury. And I just like had this big grand idea of transitioning to like do something else. And I'm still gonna do it. It's just gonna be delayed and on my own merit. And I feel like that you really appreciate something when it's on your own merit instead of like receiving something that comes with such a dark energy or whatever. I just really want my platform to grow, to prosper, and I want to make enough clicks and views and get enough supporters that support my content to where I can make a decent living. I don't want to have to beef with somebody to redirect and steer this support and that. That's not what I came here for. I did not come on the internet for a relationship. I did not come on the internet for I mean, I sell nostalgic energy. And if it gets to a place to where I can't sell that type of energy, or there's like some bullshit and like go the fuck away. I need whatever's bothering me to go away. It could be a person, it can be a place, it could be a thing. And this like I need it to be done with. And so because I'm the only person that like has sole control over whether or not responding to that or whatever, I just really feel safer doing uploads. I don't have to worry about people reporting my videos for whatever false age restricting them, the fuck with views and all of this stuff. It's just like, you know, things that I cannot control. But like none of these people that are doing this shit behind the scenes will do it in my face to let me know, because then you will meet the real me. Like you will meet your motherfucking maker playing with me like that. And you know, certain things you just cannot control. And so right now, I really want my supporters to support me with my uploads, like super chat, super stickers. Do it that way. I just really feel safer and at peace without having to deal with or think about in real time somebody stalking me. Somebody's recording this video to go and flip a narrative about me, hoping that I respond and play ping pong with them and shit, you know?
And y'all, he's not embellishing, because I've seen a lot of the emails and messages, and he's shown me a host of proof that this is happening. So he's not embellishing. He's not putting extras on it. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah. But it's up to me whether I want to respond, whether I want to feed into it. I have more power with the situation than I actually thought I did. And shout out to Trap House Kitchen. I talked to him. He was like, "You are localizing yourself. These people know you're better than them. You got way more potential." And it's just like engaging with them, going back and forth with them, being in parasocial relationship. I feel like it's squandering my true potential, or I'm being put in situations that I don't want to be in for money.
It's also distracting you, because when you're focused, hyper fixated on trying to get the problem away from you, then it deters you from your mission, what you're supposed to be doing, and which you know you're good at. I mean, kind of knocks you off your square a little bit. People may not see it on the surface. They may not realize it, but you know that shit is still playing in your mind when you're trying to focus.
Right. And the only way to get rid of that is by not going live, like until it's really out of my cognitive function. So it's like this. It's like people in a certain sector want me to talk about and address things that are said about me there. And I'm not finna waste my time doing it. I'm not. I'm not gonna waste my time. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not, because it gives them validity. But on the flip side, it's like, damn, this is like, no, niggas have been said and done worse. And I just gotta move on. And right now, the best option for me to regain my cognitive functioning is to normalize doing uploads, just making sure I'm keeping that same energy and so forth. And then when I do go live, people actually appreciate it.
I'm gonna tell you my coping mechanism, because I vaguely told you some things that has happened to me. Out of sight, of mind. I don't know you. That's the best way to. I don't know you, and let people call you pretentious. Let them call whatever they want. Who cares? I don't know you, and that's it. That's all. That's the best way to persevere over someone that is constantly trying to be up in your face. I'm sorry, but I can't relate to.
But guess what? I don't make no money if I don't allow this parasocial connection to continue to build and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. And then I feel like I feel like this is why they want my platform isolated and down low views. It's almost like being in jail, being in a box to where you have no choice but to be codependent on somebody. And
Mm.
that's what I need to extinguish. I feel like I just truly feel like a lot of things that I've said and done publicly, privately, relationships that I've, should never even been into. Like, and I hate to call it a relationship, but it's a parasocial relationship online. I just really feel like I don't know. It something needs to completely redirect my focus. And by redirecting my focus, I feel like my platform also needs to be redirected in another trajectory. I would love to upload a video and wake up to 10,000 views on it so that I can make the money that I was making while involving myself in parasocial relationships and from everything else. This is what I desire. This is what I'm praying for. And whatever I have to do to, continue to be strong and survive on my own merit and my own talent is the trajectory that I want to go. And these are the people that I want to collaborate with. I'm not gonna fuck with nobody who's done some shit to fuck with that momentum in the past 2-3 years. Like, I feel like if people fuck with you, this is a big old internet, this is a big old world. You're not confined to a sector, you're not confined to a narrative. I'm never ever genuinely gonna fuck with nobody who's done some shit to me that was just offsetting. I would never forgive somebody online because I don't know them. I don't know you and I don't want to know you. I'm not going to be traumatized to be in a situation with you. And a lot of people have fucked me over. And those same people go out and try to ruin my name to convince people not to support me.
Pam just said something really, really, really like thought-provoking conjecture, and she is 100% right. Stop speaking can't over your life.
You're absolutely right.
She's 100% right, and I agree. And not just that, I, a majority of the people that genuinely follow us, because like attracts like, we don't delegate ourselves to a specific set because we know how to think outside of the box, and we don't. We are men and women of many hats.
Right. So here's the thing. I get that. My whole thing is, why the fuck do I have to be disassociated from all these people that love me through an algorithm? Like, not only people shitting on you, but people are doing things to fuck with your platform, so you can't be in touch with those people that actually fuck with you.
And this is why you trust issues as well, because people that really rock with you, that really go hard in the paint, those are the ones that'll step. And it's sad because these same people will, it's like they reel you in, and as soon as you zig when they want you to zag, then you see the mask fall the fuck off. And it messes it up for everybody that have your best interest at heart. However, I live my life, me personally. I don't generalize everybody and say, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. You can't, because there are some people that will step. However, it is a microcosm of people that are on that type of time. But that's where discernment comes in, where you have to separate the wheat from the tare.
Yeah. And I totally see that. And the best way is to continue to win. When people thought that I was gonna lose, I was in Brazil on my own dime. Or people have given me what they said that they was going to do the first time.
I remember.
Yeah, like, and I appreciate all of that shit, but like, things have to come to a close, man. There's like, things have to come to a close sometimes, and you have to evolve yourself, and you have to take accountability, as in what you did on an individual anecdotal level to perpetuate some stuff and shit like that. and just hope and pray for the best, man. I don't see
I,
me being at rock bottom right now as a defeat. I think it's a way to reinvent myself. And a part of that is letting go people in the past and letting go expectations, letting go and just moving the fuck on. Like that's it. Like
I
I,
have
I
said that placing expectations on people will only keep you mad, angry, sad, somber, disappointed,
that's it.
and completely um, at a miss of people. Like you just don't want anything to do with the collective because, but this is where you cannot. And if you are dealing with someone, whether it be platonic, romantic, whatever it is, if there's no growth and a connection, and I'm just socially, whether it be romantic or not, if there's no evolution, no growth, no nothing, seasons and cycles have to come to an end.
Right. Exactly. That's how I see it. Things have to come to an end. You have to move on. And a part of that, like, and when I've done that before, I've seen like this backlash of people just clout chasing and still around saying the same shit, and it's just like, but again, I just pray that I could just cognitively function on these trending topics, go out and make money doing them. Rather it's upload live streams. Eventually I'm gonna bring my topics of discussions back to live stream. It's just like there's like a ball of information and a ball of bullshit that I can just like go off and address, which is what a lot of people want me to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, nope, 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 nope. And the struggle is not like not being that combustion. And so until I can actually get rid of that perspective that I have to have this information about X, Y, and Z or whatever's going on and addressing it out of my head, it's just I'd just rather upload the content that I believe in and hopefully and pray that people that support me will pull up and support those uploads. Like that's how I feel right now. I think that that's in my best interest. The shit that I upload is what I really want to talk about every time I go live. You don't see me engage talking about no bullshit, nothing outside of the trending topic. I want my people to pull up and ask me about what I'm talking about and give input to that and build a conversation around that. Not how I'm fucking feeling, not how I think, like rather people pouring into me, support me. Now I ain't looking for nobody to kiss my motherfucking ass. I'm looking for people to engage with the content and the commentary that I'm giving. That's all. Okay. And I
I
want people to feel great about that. So great that y'all send me $1 too.
I think that you are. This is just my perspective from the whole situation. I think that you are comparing past content to now, and you've been viral several times. You have been able to put yourself in spaces where you were able to get stories from the actual protagonist in the story and the antagonist. You don't have. You've been goaded. You've been goaded. Okay, so you don't. It's not. I think that
But
you are.
and I think what's really fucking with me is like like numbers. Is like what the fuck. As much of an influencer, as much hard work, all of this shit, then my audience should be reflected on it. And then there's these algorithm issues. There's people that don't want me to make money so that I can be codependent on them and be in these delusional relationships with them. Like I my whole focus is getting back my views. Getting back my views.
Let me
That's
ask you a
it.
question. Do you feel like you lost your essence or a part of your essence?
Yeah, by being weighed down by these parasocial relationships. See, I'm the type of person where the parasocial relationships did a number on me, and it led to public disputes and shit. Like, like I said, when I came around this shit, I was just roasting and joking and trolling. But then the doxing and then the isolation and parasocial people come and making you think that they love you and support you, but the minute that you do something that they're not happy with, they will go to somebody who hates you. And and act like you needed them and shit. I will never ever be in another situation like that online ever. And people can be like, "Oh, you man, I listen. The money I made off a parasocial relationship, I deserve it. Okay, because when I do my accounting and you do your accounting, I more than likely made more money off of you. And now I'm at rock bottom. I ain't got no fucking views. I'm fucking broke as shit right now, and I need to just build up an individual ideology. And I've been here before. I've done this before. This is the epitome of being a man.
Yeah, I don't.
One
I'm
second.
putting
The
this
original
cash app
Black
in
Barbie
the.
said, "Stop using parasocial. We don't know and don't care." Right? No, I'm not talking about you. Like you just pulling up in the chat and shit like that. Support your boy, throwing some hearts and gems, man. That shit add up. I love you. I appreciate you. Um, Parasocial relationship. The reason I'm using it, the original Black Barbie, is because that's what destroys content creators. Rather, that person who wants a parasocial connection knows it or not, you're actually, it's like because I met you from YouTube and you're talking to me outside of YouTube, it's like I'm not clocking out. I'm still on the job.
It's and I noticed that a lot of them are if you don't, it's like get down or lay down. They will try to force you into submission or
Mhm.
aligning answers, and if you don't, then it is the a person that's not built for this or strong enough will bust. They'll break, and they'll completely just evade their platform, and it can send some people crazy.
Oh,
It can send realize that.
one second. Let me define parasocial relationships for the people that don't know. And I don't want people in the chat and people that just support me. And even if you send me money, oh, does that mean I'm No, 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 no. I'm talking about people that absolutely crave, desire, and demand your time and attention after you lock
That
after
would
you
be
log out.
higher though, because they need that fix, that energy. They need that banter. They just
Yes.
need you in their aura. That is an energy parasite. That is
Yes,
not healthy.
a parasite. And so let me according to health.clevelandclinic.org, parasocial relationships are defined as one-sided emotional relationships or bonds with people you don't actually know. These kinds of relationships foster a sense of familiarity, intimacy, and connection even when the other person doesn't know you exist. People often create these kinds of bonds with celebrities, social media personalities, and so forth, meaning that like I sell nostalgic energy. Bitch, I want y'all to feel good and feeling y'all self. I don't never want nobody, even if it's a video talking about black women in bonnets and you wear a fucking bonnet, nigga, I want you to laugh and have fun and be like, whatever, he told the truth. Maybe I do need to stop wearing a bonnet type of vibe. I'm never here to make nobody in no community feel bad. So people really, really get their rocks off and start looking at me like their savior in their way of escaping reality, in their way of, retribution and connection, because they more than likely struggle with some type of emotional boundaries in their own life, or they have some type of childhood trauma that they have not let go. And so everybody have that. I have that. I'm pretty sure Blanco have that, but I don't come here and project that onto y'all.
You would
And
never
then
know.
and then you'll meet people that sending you money. Oh my gosh, I love you. And you be like, oh my gosh, somebody finally see my content and get my sense of humor. And next thing you know, you in a back and forth, you in a toxic situation, and you know that if you're not in this, you're not gonna get no money from said individual. So you feed into it, not because you want to, but because you need the motherfucking money. And it's just like I'm sorry, I gotta stop it. I gotta stop, and I'm at rock bottom, and I'm broke. I'm telling everybody out here that I am broke as shit right now. And as much as I need, I think this is the best time to remove myself from parasocial relationships. And people don't respect your boundaries and shit. Act like I'm a pussy ass nigga when I'm not. Bitch, I'll earth somebody for playing with me. This is why I hang around number real niggas who do the same thing. I'm a fucking Tasmanian devil in real life. Stop playing with me. So I don't fuck with people that want parasocial connections or people that lie on me or people that don't have my best interest. I decide people that lie on me don't have my best interest. They have no other choice but to see me as crazy because they've experienced a true essence of me, and I've decided to take that part of me back, and they just feel defeated and don't know what to do without the not giving them that side of him. So now you're gonna look at me crazy because you know who I am, you know how good I am, but now I don't want to fuck with you.
I get it. I get it. Y'all, his cash app is in there if you would like to bless him with $1, $2, $5,
Oh,
$10.
you don't have to do that, Blanca. My people is here hearing me saying that I'm broke as shit and I need money. I need support. I'm in debt, motherfucker. I've had to push back plans
I want to.
because I'm not finna crawl, and beg and further myself into a parasocial relationship that I know is not good for me, regardless of the money. I refuse to sell my soul in Hollywood for a whole career. Why would I sell my soul to parasocial individuals on YouTube? I can do bad all by myself.
I get it. And I feel bad for the people that that are religious viewers, you know, especially people that are bedridden, because I know
I feel bad for them. Let me tell you something. When people leave me comments, be like, "Did not, oh my gosh, you made me so happy, and I was sick or whatever." Like raw love, which is I always use that as an example because she don't mind. Like, do you know that woman and her son watched me when he was in the hospital and he got better? Like that's the type of shit. I don't call that lady. I don't beg her for nothing. We got each other number. We don't talk over the phone in months. She got her own life, and I respect that. And I got my own motherfucking life too.
And that's what I was,
you know.
You do not have to be speak. Listen, I'm a Capricorn. Okay, some of y'all don't do the whole zodiac thing. Okay, whatever. I'm a Capricorn. We are natural born loners. I'm married. I'm married 23 years. And I still like my alone time. I be to myself. I get in my Jeep, take the doors off, go cruise. I'm by myself. If I want to take my husband somewhere or he wants to take me, fine. You do not have to speak to someone daily. Pam and me haven't talked in like 2 months. Talked to her yesterday. It was just like we spoke the day before. Her kids call me auntie, the whole nine. Me and you.
But Blanco, check this out. If that's a normal connect, that's just normal right there. But there's people that desire parasocial relationship when they're mad and they can't get their way. They still watching you, they still stalking you, they still collecting information to use against you later, and then they just pop out and oh, here's like I don't want to be codependent. I am dependent upon myself online. Okay, every day is like a struggle to even when these parasocial people are connecting to me, y'all, I'm taking money and I'm spending it on Sprizzy to promote videos, to get in different algorithms so that I can get that 10, 20,000 clicks and views on a video that I need to substantiate and make up for money that is no good.
Make sure y'all hitting a like, please, and share. Bring a friend to bring a friend, and make sure y'all go subscribe to Deny if you haven't. Listen, I get it. You get it. We get it. I'm saying the only time those types of people want to pop out is when it's too quiet, too peaceful, and they come to stir the pot to get you all riled up. At the end of the day, don't allow them. Don't play their game.
Hold on, listen to me, Blanco. These are the people that I fuck with. Okay, first of all, Kiki Bowes has her responsibilities. Kiki Bowes, I just made her a moderator because she's been consistently supportive of me. Mm-hmm. That's how I pick my mind. Who's consistent and who's not. I just randomly do it, and she found out. Oh, I didn't have like I just randomly do it. She's been consistent. So she said, I was in that live on December the 18th, my birthday, when you spoke about Candace Owens and the EEOC. I filed my complaint that night. So I was talking about Candace Owens firing at the Daily Wire and how she needs to take legal action. And then I said she didn't file her complaint with the EEOC, so her complaint would be time barred. So it's black women and people out here that need to be educated and need to know what they're doing. And because I went into Candace Owens and the EEOC, how you need to file a complaint, and if they fire you while the complaint is pending, that's retaliation. The fact that this girl's like, oh shit, this is what I need to do. Jessica Bush, the same way. It's like, and I'm not even talking to them directly. I'm talking about something trending and giving them worldly information to use. These are the supporters that I love to death.
I know that.
Y'all now making me feel like I added so much value in your life, your family in the hospital, you doing this, and you're supporting me and being consistent about it and not going behind my back shitting on me and stuff because I've done something to enrich your life, rather it be just nostalgic energy too. This is the core essence of my supporters.
I know that, and you know how rare. It's almost like you're before your time, because the only people that are able to do this and have a little bit of humor to it are the older sector of YouTube. I don't see too many people in your generation or mine that are able to keep an audience with jokes and educate them. That is not an easy task to do, and actually give them facts on facts, and if they fact check it, it's absolutely 100% right. And I love that for them. But remember, nothing is coincidental. And even if it's not tarot or whatever, you're giving a message, it's going to hit where it needs to hit. It was divine timing.
To double down on the original Black Barbie, I seen what you said. There's a supporter of mine who has not popped up in chats and known around certain sector. They called me and they needed me, and I was there for them. They haven't popped up on my chat channel in like 3 months. They called me, they needed me, I was there for them, and they supported me. And they haven't even been watching. I'm like, damn, this person is not even there every day, and this person that sent me this, oh shit, this is a real support, like my real supporters. I got another supporter, and I'll tell you the truth. I got another supporter of mine who's very dear and close to me, who supported me, who has been supporting me consecutively for over 3 years. She don't watch every day or anything. Like, that lady has supported me then she had a death in the family, had to be responsible for it, no funeral arrangements. You know what I did? I as a content creator, sent my supporter who supported me endlessly my last to help her when she was needed. Like, nigga, this is what happens. And she don't even be on YouTube like that and has constantly support. People don't understand. Most of my supporters are not watching and keeping up with the bullshit like that. They still feel my sentiments from talking about Mahogany Jackson, Diddy, Naziah Harris. They don't be on this bitch.
Yeah. I get it.
So my whole thing is, like, I'm going to be supported and made connections that are still going to support me without trying to make me feel like I need to be in a relationship with them and all this other shit. I made genuine supporters. My whole flight with YouTube is not necessarily fan funding. It's getting these clicks and views and doing what I need to do to make my motherfucking money. And I can make $1 million right now doing something else, but if I come on to social media and as much influence I have and I can't make no money, then bitch, I'm gonna feel defeated regardless of what other side venture that I got going on.
I get it, and I know your heart, and I know you mean well. The real ones they're gonna rock with you. They're not gonna go nowhere. And I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna get back to your essence. And I
need to get back, and it's
gonna be better than what you were. I told you that yesterday.
I'm lost right now. I just don't know how to. I'm navigating it. I'm trying to figure it out. And I think that's healthy. I'm not coming up here saying I got all the plans. I know what's best for me. I'm really just trying different things and figuring it out.
The first step is admitting, okay, you identified the problem, you admitted it, you identified the problem, and you take action. Once you take action, that spirit of confusion will dissipate, because that's what it is. It's a spirit of confusion.
It is.
You you took the steps to remove yourself and unalign yourself with that type of energy. That is a big deal. I don't think
And then
that you credit
I wanted and what that is, but did I really? Let's be clear. Like jumping on people's panels and still trying to relitigate the past and nope, like that. That just that also took a blow on my
Yeah, you
cognitive
can't do.
functioning. I cannot
They
do
don't.
that. It's I just gotta
They're going
let it be.
off.
And it's hard. It's hard not to want to defend yourself. I'm not going to cap. It is
I know you're
hard.
not today. When it's a collective of people going at one person, do you know what that does? The people that are unfamiliar with you, what it's going to do is generate a curiosity. And once they see who you are and what your plight is about, they're gonna disassociate with those types of people, and that's how they become followers. Mark my
Well,
words.
I don't think I've helped myself by reacting to them or just even
Yeah,
my
don't.
generalized reaction. So but it's never too late to change. It really isn't.
That's
I'm
exactly
a man.
right.
As a man, I feel like if I'm not gonna be in this lifetime figuring out new ways to live and new ways and new understanding, then I might as well just go back to the creator. Like life is a journey. We should learn every fucking day. Like like you gotta understand something. Me taking anger management classes. I've said it time and time again. Me taking anger management classes has been one of the best things that I've ever done in my life. And you know what I
Good.
say? Why the fuck didn't I learn this when I was a kid? My life would have been different. And guess what? That shows you that I have a willingness to learn and apply as a man, no matter at what age that I was supposed to learn and do. This is the journey in life. This the excitement in life is putting yourself in situations to where you're learning every step of the way instead of being in a cycle ball of confusion. You letting things go, you're moving forward, you're moving on, you have hope, and you see the light at the end of the tunnel. God is my avenger. God will grant the way and access to me for me to be as great as I'm supposed to be. And I know that in my heart, and I get distracted by people who come as wolves in sheep's clothes with money, with hidden agendas and shit, and I lose sight of God.
You just answered your whole question. You literally, and that you know why you didn't learn that sooner? Because you weren't supposed to. I'm gonna tell you now. Had not gone through the adversities and transgressions that you've gone through up into now in this timeline right now, you would not be. It would not have carved the character that you are now. You needed to see those things, and what you are not ready. Exactly. Sounds like growth to me. Exactly, Pam. I could kiss you right now. He's absolutely right. It is that is absolutely 100% right. You were
But
not
I
supposed to.
like here's the thing, Blanco. Like I know this, I just spoke it, but oh my god, it's so hard to just absolutely follow. So fucking hard. Like I want to cry right now because it's just like I know what to do, but I fucking want to follow it. I want to follow it. I want to stand by my own faith, my own merit, my own belief. I will. I can. I will. I am. You understand what I'm saying? Like I want to fucking cry. I just want to pray right now. Like I really do because I want to make this moment in this re- relevation revelation be so ingrained in my spirit to where it's like a second thought.
It is. It is. I'm telling you, it is. You just got to keep going. Keep the same mindset that you have right now in this instant. Keep that etched in your heart and your spirit, and start speaking what you want with conviction, with your whole chest, as if you already have it. This is a fact. I'm telling you, you're evolving and you're shifting and you don't even see it. But a lot of us see it. I think that's
But it's
great.
like what's gonna happen when temptation come or when somebody feel like that they need to retaliate and get back at me? Like what the fuck? Like how do I make sure I'm not gonna run head
Well,
first into the plot or into a web of confusion that was laid for me that was laid for me to where people got all this information, they're waiting for me to say something so that they can feel like I'm the blame.
I can't tell you what to do now because the enemy is always watching. You never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing.
Exactly.
But we will speak. However, you're taking the initial steps to, move around, do your own thing, and when you speak peace and you start to emit that type of energy, you're gonna start magnetizing it. And the right people are gonna find you. The right people are gonna support you, and you're gonna be so divinely protected from anybody trying to steer you back to the old you. It's not going to be good for them. When you have good intentions and you put good intentions out there and you do your damnedest, you're actually taking the steps to steer along your path to push forward because you've grown.
Yeah, I just a part of me feels like a part of me feels like certain people want me just unalived.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem because
That I'm never gonna get on no bridge or anything. Like, bitch.
it's not you, it's going to be somebody else, and then somebody else, and then somebody else, and then somebody else, okay?
Right.
Think about it. I don't want to say like a martyr right now. In a sense, it kind of seems that way. The people with hateful spirits. Listen. Let them wallow in their misery. The love is the, and that this is one lesson that I had to learn recently. And love is the highest frequency. Love usurps everything. When you speak, may that energy that you're sending to me, may that find you, or may you go find the love that you need and you seek. When you put that type of frequency out there, you are untouchable.
Blanco, that's what I send out there. And then there's people that have never experienced that and want to build like a parasocial connection, thinking that belongs to them and they're part of it. It's like, no, you need to go find your own mirror. I'm a content creator. I'm supposed to make you feel like I'm the only boy in the world. Or I'm supposed to make you feel like you're the only girl in the world to everybody. Like nobody has copyright ownership, leverage, or financial coercion over that. I'm supposed to make Blanco feel like that. Don't I make you feel like that, Blanco?
Absolutely.
And don't I make you feel like that? I want everybody to feel like that. I want y'all to feel special and unique. And then when I clock out and log out, don't expect me to call you.
Yeah.
Talk to you or beg you for some money or like I'm never. Oh my gosh, I'm fucking slap motherfucking broke right now. As much as I need money, this is the time to where I test myself and get up on my own good foot, like Nicki Minaj said.
On your good foot.
Get up on your good foot.
Oh,
Lord. See, that's the type of energy that listen, we appreciate that. I miss Fridays. That's what I miss. I miss Fridays, turning up on Fridays, the music playing, the black glove.
So you missed that about me?
Yes, we all do. Me and Pam just talked about that a couple months ago. We miss Fridays. We miss the black.
But listen, like you miss Friday, but like it's
Bro,
like where the numbers at? Why I gotta be shadow banned? Like that shit fuck with me. I'm like everybody miss Fridays, everybody want that, and people really fuck with me. But these motherfuckers that did some shit to where I can't even be in touch with the people that love me. There ain't no notifications, no suggestions.
They're gonna come. Mark my word. They're going to come. The ones that I think, I'm gonna tell you like this. You've been going through this for a long time, and I speak to spirit, and spirit knows your intentions. And when you start to speak things out, I believe this is me. Spirit, you basically manifested the people that have no good intention for you to be removed out of your energy for the most part. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not mince words. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Majority of those people that used to be in the chat used to start a lot of shit, and I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
Running platform to platform, you even had screen grabs, or you would see them, or people would come back and tell you. Majority of those people that are not around still, it's because they were moved the fuck around because they only came for the fucking drama and to stir up shit.
Yeah.
A lot of that is why we think about it. What did I lie?
Yeah. You know what? Like, I don't mind those people that come for drama. It's just like
I'm talking about shit purposefully, being manipulative and clicking up and so and so and dropping names in the chat after you have said.
Oh yeah, that shit is ridiculous.
Do that. Don't do it unless you hear me shout this person out or you shout this person out or something positive.
Bro.
Even if it's somebody we don't know, no, do not. That's a good way to start beef. And you and I both know the comments is where the beef fucking starts majority of the time because the people running back and forth because they have empty ass lives.
Yeah, bro, check this out. And I'm not like you like Blanco's I fucking rock with Blanco. Dead ass, let's be clear. It's like and you want to balance that out because people that come for the drama, like why y'all can't pull into my drama and my energy and me roasting a celebrity opposed to somebody localized. Like it's some localized hood ass nigga that's stuck and they never gonna make it out. They try to pull you back in. And then when they step outside of their hood and go to other platforms, they try to fuck up your name and shit.
And as soon as you don't bend to their will, the one time, what the fuck do? They stir the pot, or they take something that because you thought that you could confide in this person, or this person was decent, or they seem like, and what do? They go make fucking video after video after video after video.
But it's like you have the choice to respond to that. And guess what? Like, shout out to Trap House Kitchen. You know what that nigga told me? That nigga fuck that nigga. That nigga talked to me like I was a jit. But anyways.
I ain't seen him in my algorithm in a minute.
He was in my video the other day, then I spoke to him. He said, you sit up there talking about that, you talk about them just as much. I'm being real with you, nigga. And the basic shit that he told me, the nigga said, why you even watching them? That's the first thing. Why are you watching them?
I've asked you this before.
And that shit said ding. It's just, honestly, I think just hearing it from another YouTuber who's a male and who's heterosexual and masculine, I just felt like that was a big difference to hearing it from you as a woman and a supporter. It was like my supporters could say the same thing, but this nigga's been out here doing this shit for a long time, and he keep his shit, he do his thing, and I see he go, that nigga was like. That nigga said, I gotta get out the phone. I gotta go to work. I said, where you going? You work at a post? He said, YouTube, nigga, I gotta go to work. And he sit there and he upload videos and he make his motherfucking money. I was like, damn, now this is the type of nigga that's inspiring me.
Exactly.
And then he did his bullshit. He didn't block and all this other shit. He'll be cool.
I think that you need to really ponder upon that. I really think you need to marinate.
It became a part of me. It's like, damn, okay, it's different. Like having having another male YouTuber who's
Right.
heterosexual and who you would actually hang out with and get along with tell you some shit like that. These sissies and women and female identified sector people, bitch, our hoes can't tell me shit, nigga. That ass.
Man that more than likely has had content made about him or has people challenging him.
Yeah,
Think of, and I don't like to stamp color on it, but it's true.
it
You
is.
know, it's true.
It is.
And I appreciate him for telling me that because yeah, me saying it went one ear and out the other. But yeah, somebody that doesn't have anything to gain telling you something that is helpful, vital, and that could potentially um, help you pick yourself up and get to the victory. Those are the people that you want to always keep close to you and appreciate their sentiment because what do they have to gain by telling you something that's going to be beneficial to you?
That ass. Thank you, Sport Princess with the heart. I appreciate you. She over in the Discord too.
You know, you got to honor that. You got. I don't think you realize that you have a host of soldiers around you just because they're not physically there all the time. You got a lot of people that really fuck with you. That
Yeah.
you know they hear your name. They're gonna and someone's trying to drag it. They're gonna say something.
Yeah. So my whole challenge is just really getting this quantity up there without beefing with content creators, without clout chasing, or without even bringing up the past. That's my challenge right now, and that's what I'm rectifying. And I think my solution is to do my content and do it uploads, instead
What
of just live.
I'm saying is anybody at this point that is trying to it's imaginary smoke.
Yeah, it's imaginary. It's not real. It's not. And I'm
And I
not
think
watching y'all.
right. So and you know I'm gonna know. So I know and I trust that you won't. I trust that you won't because you don't want to bring that type of energy back to the nest, the honeycomb hideout. You don't. Stay
Exactly.
over there. Stay go that way. And I think that's wonderful. Great.
Hey, shout out to Cheebs, Chebsy. You said I can't cash out from my country. I also got PayPal. It's on the screen, paypal.me/denot007. I appreciate every fucking dime and dollar. And most importantly, man, make sure you please watch my uploads from your algorithm and your IP address over in London to let YouTube and these motherfuckers know we worldwide.
Put it on repeat and just let it ride. Get the numbers up. See,
Okay,
you got some
Shebs.
order. I love it.
That ass. And it doesn't matter, but are you black? Are you black from the diaspora or what? I don't know. It doesn't matter if you white, Asian, blue, pink, green. I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to figure out who you are. But Blanco, I just feel like this conversation with you has been so organic and uplifting. Many people suspected that you and I was beefing or that somebody had some communication where I left them and said, "Hey, I just want to get away from all the magic and leave beef and issues with Blanco and stuff." I want you to know that that was not about you. That was just trying to figure out how to make the opposing force irrelevant. And at times, what happens is like people want me to pick a side or people want me to be engaged over here or there, and I'm trying to focus on something else. I would literally just be like, I'm letting both of this shit go and I'm letting it all go. And I got to focus on this to get back over here. It was not a goodbye. It was not a beef. I've never drugged you. I never talked about you privately, online, or anything. I've always loved you and we've always kept great communication. I just want to put the record there.
That's the thing. People would get upset that, I'm like, I look at him as like a kid brother. I don't look at him like that. That's just totally different. And yeah, I see where you went with that. It made sense. But it's sad that it had to be like that. It was like, make a choice, make it like it. Come on.
Yeah. It
It,
it was sad. I just felt like my whole thing is like as a creator, like if I'm gonna talk about the Keefe D trial, I'm gonna probably stop talking to content creators that are focused on the Nolan Wells trial because that cognitive focus, I need to focus 100% over here. And this right here, it becomes a distraction. Not that it's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't have time for you. I hate you. It's like, I need to close my brain off from this because there's something else going on over here. It's almost like what we was talking about or the Jaguar right sector. I gotta
oh
clock
dear.
in. Right. I clock into this job. And remember when I just went cold turkey, I was like, I gotta clock out of the Jag sector and clock into the Krishan sector. And so there was other people that was a part of the Jag sector, and I just felt like clocking in and moving on to the next. And what I would do is I would cognitively kind of like maneuver and just
You have a
collaborate.
very short attention span when it comes, not when it comes to learning, but when it comes to when you're done with something, you move on. Even in conversation, I've noticed that.
Yeah, and it's not nothing personal. It is not
No,
nothing personal. It's like doing these upload videos. You think I give like if I'm making an upload video about Nolan Wells, I can actually spend time, articulate, break it down, state a point of view. You think I'm gonna be thinking about having to tie this into Christian Rock or how do we get here? Like the same shit I do a whole docket of fucking content, and it
I'm not.
requires different thought patterns. So if
And
I
then you
talk about um,
on old content too. That it makes sense. That's why I haven't
yeah,
even touched
so
the case, and
yeah,
people don't
I don't never take that person. That's just the way I maneuver and operate. That doesn't mean that I could not bring you with me. It means that I need to build over here. And when
even.
you're ready to focus on it, like we can collaborate on this. And then when we're ready to go back to what we were talking about, it's like we building different realities, and these different realities bringing different audiences, and we can go back to and keep building here. And by the time we go back, that this audience would be interested in this as well, and we're just building brands. So it was never a f you. It was never a let me leave you alone. It was like where I was mentally and what I needed to do in order to be who I was and set the examples that I did at the Diddy trial. I could not deal with that if I was focused on somebody else or something else. Like even a person that I said that was distracting me during the Diddy trial, and now I'm distracted, and this person has distracted me, and they're now a part of the content. And playing like I cannot do that. Like when I come online, I want to be a robot with this sector and this sector, and this shit don't even matter over here.
No, I never. I may support, even if I don't watch your video. I always drop a like, whomever it is. If I support you, I support you. But I never want to force myself on anybody. I do my own
You
thing. I
didn't.
always
And
low
you
dolo.
didn't, Blanco. Hold on. You did not at all. It's just you was hype. You was focused on something. Every time we would talk, it would be about this. We never had a conversation about this. Maybe, just maybe, and I can take fault for this. If I would have called you, had a conversation, said Blanco, because nobody knew that I was going to the Diddy trial. I just up and did it. Nobody but somebody. I just up and did it. If I would have been like Blanco, this over here that we're talking about is taking my energy. I'm going to the Diddy trial. I think you would have naturally shifted over and maneuvered and probably even been a great panelist during the Diddy trial. And I just kind of like that. I think that was fucked up how I move and maneuver because see, I don't really tell it. You understand what I'm saying? So I can take fault in that. I don't ever want you to think that you're just an object or somebody to be used. And I think that the way that I move, that's what it looked like. And I can be accountable for that because I don't want nobody to feel like they're an object. I don't. It's just like I've had situations before where, I was talking about one thing and wanted to move on to the next thing. and those people would not let me and was distracting me with the
So
bullshit, and I had to let them go. I don't think you would have done that, but given the fact that I've been through that, I just kind of like projected that on you, and I'm sorry.
I'm, I appreciate that. I really do. Because I can honestly say I never made no posts, no videos, no nothing. My conscience is clean.
Mine too.
And
I never said anything bad about because it was not beef. It was just like,
I'm
hey, I
just talking
need to build over
general.
here, and I need to build over here as an individual so that nobody would think that you and my platform is solely connected because you got your thing and I got my thing. And that's what that was about. And I do feel like I was shitty at communicating that.
No, I really appreciate that. I really do. That's the thing. And I had to constantly remind you, I I move different. I am not like other people. And it's sad that I have to, and you ain't the only one. Other people have lost me as a great friend because they assumed that I was like other people, and in the long run, they feel shitty because they
Yeah.
know they found an honest, loyal
That's where
person.
I'm at right now.
I'm
And that's
loyal.
where I'm at right now. And I do that to people. Like there's this new girl that I did that to recently, and she didn't understand. But that one was different because it's different people involved that you just want to stay away from. So I've done that. I've dealt with that, and I've used that as a coping mechanism that has not worked out for me. Has ruined relationships. Has made me look like that I don't care about people or that or whatever. It was never that. It was just like my mind is switching here, and I don't know if you can switch your mind either. And I'm not trying to convince you, so I'm gonna do this. And if you hit me, but guess what? During the Diddy trial, you never hit me up. You never hit me up because there was some manipulation going on. If you'd have hit me up and be like, "Oh my gosh, Gene Dillon," so I would have had you as a panelist. I did all of that shit by myself.
None of that. I really didn't. I didn't even. I was not. I didn't even cover nothing. I think I
You know what
did.
I'm
I
saying?
read on 2 years ago.
See what I'm saying? You didn't cover it. So me focus on this and then going to the Diddy trial and feeling like you have no interest in it. It's like what was the point in that moment in time to because I needed to focus 100% on this and you that's what I said. My intuition was right. I was like, Blanco don't give a fuck about the Diddy trial. So I'm gonna have to focus on this and get back to her once the Diddy trial is over. So my
If my,
intuition was right.
wait, if motherfuckers didn't know any better, they would think that this is like makeup to breakup shit, and we lying on the front end.
No, we're not lying. So let me give you guys context. So somebody pledged to help me and to support me during the Diddy trial, a parasocial relationship, and I had left that person a voicemail saying to that parasocial person that we can do this, we can work together, and just let's do this without Blanco because pretty much however I said it, it would have been looked like a distraction because I don't think Blanco was going to carry her platform and redirect her focus to the Diddy trial. And I think that would have been a beneficial. And I did not have a conversation with her about it or anything. And she just said that she hadn't focused on Diddy in like 2 years. So I felt like you wasn't interested. So I was like, like I'm like the whole time I was covering the Diddy trial, even when I was asleep, I was still clocked in. So 100% of my focus had to go there. I intentionally did certain things that people didn't understand. I was like suburban baby at the Diddy trial,
People were thinking
but
that
I took baths and showers though.
let's put the whole fucking shit on the table. People wanted me out the way because they thought I may have had an affinity for him or him me, or we were getting too close, and I needed to be moved out of the way.
So that was not my focus. And that's what I mean about these parasocial relationships. I don't ever want a female supporter or a male supporter who would believe that I'm in a relationship with them or that your support for me is anything beyond the scope of the platform because that muddies the water. And you now have to deal with their personal issues, their childhood trauma, their codependency, and you find yourself making a lot of fast money being in parasocial relationships, but that money
Is
is
it
not
really?
good for you. And I discovered that with this particular person, and this particular person has been blocked off of my cash make me the source of their problem or just want to
Your
demonize me
their therapist.
there when in actuality this is just a reoccurring character trait that they did on Christian Rock's ex, me, and then somebody else, and then to the next person or fool who would fall for that. So that's what it was. I think that is what muddied the waters, and that's another reason why I'm so scared to like be in a whole one single conversation with moderators and other content creators is because like nigga, I don't got time for this shit. Like I'd rather go create my own table instead of fucking with you niggas and you niggas bullshit.
That's how I am. That's the Capricorn in me. Cause
And guess what?
um,
Like my long term ex, like the Capricorn, I like that because see, I'm irresponsible at times with money, with things, and Capricorns know how to iron that shit out.
and we know how to get it too.
Yeah,
To get
dead
it.
ass.
Planners, we're practical. We think ahead. We are very, very disciplined.
Right.
And when we do something, we stand on that shit.
Capricorns are very logical, smart, and cancers are emotional. But I'm a Cancer that knows how that has a lot of Capricorns. So I move and I think logical, even though on the surface it's emotional and it looks emotional. But everything I'm doing is logical and maneuvering, and people don't understand that. They just see the emotions. I know how to operate in both logic and emotions. And which is a gift, by the way, because you're merging your left and your right brain hemisphere into one. I know how to do that. This is why nobody can deceive me, nobody can fuck me over. And this is why I experience a lot of karma if I'm in a situation that I know is not good for me. And this person feels like nobody can fuck me over, nobody can get over me or anything like that because I connect both my left and right brain hemisphere. And that's what people don't understand. And so
That,
that is that's enlightenment.
Capricorn is the brother sign to Cancer. It's our sister sign. It's the polarity. Like Leo is to Aquarius. You know, we all have a brother and sister sign. That's why a lot of my friends are Cancer for some reason. They're Cancers.
Because it's literally
yeah.
It's the perfect like one of my exes. Well, my main ex is a Capricorn.
With the Capricorn, anyone with a lot of Capricorn, that's Saturn energy, which is about discipline, restrictions, responsibility, accountability, karma. It's about you finding whichever house it's in, finding out what you are supposed to be fixing, and depending on the house, you have to find out what the house, which house it's in, and what that entails. And you have to work on that. That is, and I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. My sun and rising is Capricorn. My moon is Pisces. That's
wow.
Just like, So yeah, you have to really. That's why you want to know your house placements. But I fuck with Cancers heavy on the Cancer.
Sorry, Blanco. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I muted it on my side, but not yours. I'm so sorry. I didn't put past. Understand what I'm saying? So Blanco, this is my proposition. You know, I cover so many things, and I don't mind collaborating with you on any of those things. Like I feel like I'm a multicultural rainbow, and I want to collaborate with you on anything that I'm interested in and anything that you're interested in. Anything trending, we can do this. We can talk more. You could tap more into information through me and through your gifts and your talents I would like
Let
to
me
collaborate with you like that.
let me know what's good for you. I don't
And I will let you know ahead of time, and I will let you know what I'm doing if I'm going to a trial or whatever. I don't plan on going to any trials like no time in 2026. But if I plan on going to a trial, anything that I'm doing that's dynamic, even if I plan to go to court knowing that I'm going to get a viral moment off of Cardi B, I would more than likely tell you. And
mm,
I've never given anybody that type of trust and direction as far as who and what I do, and I'm willing to do that. And if it works out, great, and we will continue that. If not, then we got to refocus.
listen, you just tell me time and place, let me know ahead of time, and we're solid, so you just
So I'm
you
saying
know
we gonna talk about this content, and then we know each other. But knowing Blanco's business, personal life, and my personal life is not the principal thrust of our conversations. We don't
we don't
like Blanco's in a whole relationship and ain't got to worry about her being a she diddy or anything, you know?
no, my husband, when he comes home, I
And she
clock
from
out.
Florida.
I'm from Jersey, but I live here. Yeah, not down the street from your family too.
Yeah, I'm coming through because I need to go back and see my family. I was in Brazil for 6 months. Shout out to the parasocial relationship that did what they said they were gonna do in December 2024. Last time I was in Brazil, okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was there. I witnessed it. We had a time all December.
But I don't want people to like dog pile or anything. Like people got the right to tell their stories and whatever. And whatever happens and shit, it is what it is. I wanna test out if I can do an upload against a black T. Anyways, I love you, Blanco. I have to get to this Nolan Wells video that I'm gonna make, followed by another video that I'm not gonna name, and also looking for something else to try to at least make a quick 3 to at
Yes,
least 3 videos today.
keep them coming because I like them. I like how you do, how you chop them up, and it's good for when we can't make a live or I appreciate them, and there's always comedic value in it too.
Yeah, exactly. Here for said, "Damn, she did a number on you." Well, first of all, like I don't want no one individual to act like I'm talking about them. Is first of all, I get she Diddy from Audra Cherie English, who claimed that Diddy raped her, and she
Uh,
called herself she Diddy, and I took it and I turned it and I flipped it to be a joke and made it into something else. I just feel like parasocial relationships have not been healthy for me, beyond the scope of just people that are content creators or people that are genuine supporters. I don't want a personal, private relate. That shit is draining. I feel like if I spend as much time and energy focused on my craft and my content, then that's what it is. And a lot of it, the draining is you don't tell these people your plans, your ambition, be codependent, none of that shit, man. But shout out to She Paints. She did make sure that she compelled her promise to make sure that I was straight and had a good time in Brazil, even though the
I'm gonna
majority of that money went to court transcripts and a knee injury.
I'm gonna give you some advice, and anybody in the chat, y'all can apply this to your life too. And I tell this to my clients: never announce destinations, only confirm arrivals.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Cause shit don't work out. Shit, fuck
And every
nigga.
for that aha moment to when things don't come through, and they like to take responsibility as to why you didn't do this or do that. And this is as a collective. All of us have experienced that. So I'm not delegating it to one person. I'm saying, all of us have experienced, whether it be family, ex-friends, or whomever. That's why, keep your, and it's a shame you cannot live out loud because there's always someone rooting against you, but don't make that your main focus. Stay focused on what you need to do. I'm going to tell you, this is the best thing and this is for anyone. I don't know who this is for. Make 7 things on a list of different things that you want to do. Take another piece of paper and write one thing out of those 7 that you want to focus on. Focus on that, and little by little, transfer one each month until you got all your goals met. I promise you this works. This is something I do for
it does, and that's the thing. That's the importance of living on your own merit. Because I have a list of things, including my fucking shit pile of debt, everything, and what I can do, how long it's going to take. I have now rewired myself to depend on my own merit and to elevate my own self and do what's necessary to get what I felt like was lacking, missing, or that I was entitled to. I can do that myself. And in the meantime, I can do bad all by myself too.
If there's a void in your life, focus on what that void is and fulfill it. No one is stopping you but you.
Exactly.
If I could, I would tell you all of some of my experiences, and once you overcome getting that one thing that you knew that was the quintessential piece that was missing for you to get where it is, I promise you will see life in a different lens.
Yeah, I know, and I had and it starts with taking accountability, and I think I've took that step, and it's reality, and there's certain things that has happened in the past that probably happen moving forward, and I'll just address it in the upload, and that's step 1, uploading videos that people want to see, and maneuvering that way.
And doing street content. I can't wait for you to do this.
See that you remember how you say don't announce your plans or anything like that?
Your platform 2 days ago, dear. Remember?
What'd you say?
You said it on your platform. You said it on your live the other day.
Right. So, and the crazy thing about it is, see, I got the gear and I got the setup to do street interviews, and
anybody, did they try to copy it? It's not going to hit the same. It's not going to.
It's not, because it's denied. And you know what? I think street interviews and taking off from that is more important, especially at this point in time, than like doing IRL and showing my life and stuff like that. So take everything in strides. This is what it means by doing things based upon your own merit. I'm gonna do street interviews, and more than likely probably hang out around a spot that I know celebrities at and try to get a street interview with a celebrity. I mean, isn't that what I'm known for anyways?
That's what I was telling you in the beginning.
Or a moment, at least.
I wouldn't have said that had you had not said it the other day on a live.
I can do that. I got the equipment. I got friends that'll do it. I got locations. I got this plan, this idea. I can absolutely start executing that instead of sitting here waiting for this large sum of money to do these extravagant things. I can start small. Like, I see people do it, and I like, I have a friend that does it his own way, but I see his mistakes, and I
learn from exactly. And I'm gonna tell you something. What if I told you that that's gonna be the trajectory of your content hitting even more efficient? What if I told you that is that's what's gonna take off?
If you told me that, guess what? I would believe it.
I ain't been wrong yet, have I? And all the times that you've known me, I haven't been wrong thus far. There he is.
Oh, girl, I was like passing, and I didn't want to show that.
I have not been wrong yet. I'm telling you, I believe, and my spirit is telling me That right there is you're gonna walk so other people can attempt to run, but it's gonna be different. I'm telling you, watch.
Yeah.
That's
So where I'm
what
at
you
right now, okay. But see, you missed the Friday shows. I think I'm gonna have to. I can't do it Friday. Friday is when I'm gonna do my street interviews. Friday nights, and starting
then
this Friday night, I'm gonna do my street interviews. Come back, fucking edit them bitches up. Saturday and upload them and shit like that. I don't know, man. I'm organizing some shit, man. Like me getting people and things and shit out of my head is filling my heads with new ideas and new things that I need to just go ahead and do.
I hope you're
Execute.
writing it down.
I
Write
don't
it
need to write it
down.
down. It's already done in my head. When I say it's already done in my motherfucking head, I already got a couple of options to film it. I got the equipment. I literally have the equipment to do it. And it's just a matter of just actually executing. Actually on Friday, setting a time to go out and do this shit.
And bring back the Purge intro and move the Friday night old shit that we used to do to Saturday night with the OJ glove and the Purge intro. I miss that.
So Saturday, okay. I mean, I'll try that, but like it hurt my heart to know that I'm going through platform manipulation and I can put out all this energy and all this great content and nobody see it because of whatever's going on, man. That shit hurt like a motherfucker, bro.
The seed for people to see. Now they know. Don't give it no more energy. You've already identified it. Now it's about finding the solution to circumnavigate this shit and then executing a plan. People are gonna start watching now. More people are gonna start noticing it. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I know you're not lying because there's been a few times where the likes were over the views. How does that make sense?
It's ever since I received a copyright strike for the Christian Rock boxing match, I experienced a shadow ban on my main channel. And I thought it was for that. And I was convinced it was not witchcraft and it was for that. And then suddenly, when I don't give a fuck about certain people and certain parasocial relationships, weird things start happening. I don't think that that's a coincidence over and over again. And so I think just closing things out and taking accountability and moving forward. Like y'all don't know, I'm broke as fuck right now. So nobody's gonna be able to shame me and say that I was broke because of XYZ. But I'm willing to move. Like I'm moving on. I'm building myself up. I've lost money, $13,000 one time, and I was still moving on.
$1 million ideas in your mind right now.
I have them.
What do you wait?
I have them, and I'm not gonna. And I've shared some of them. I'm not gonna share anymore because people like to tie themselves to your dreams and hopes and aspirations and make you depend on them. I'm not gonna do that.
I know you. You got $1 million ideas right now. The only thing that's stopping you is you because, like I said before, when people have to curate clicks or whatever, that clearly states that the one person that they're opposing is more powerful than
out of sight and out of mind. That's what they got going on. And I'm not working around it, working with it, or against it. That's their MO. My MO is something completely different.
Focus. I'm telling you, listen, you about to light some shit up that has not been done yet. I'm telling you, my spirit showed me everything, and I have not been wrong yet. Blanco told you.
So.
So the only thing that's stopping you is you. Don't allow nothing to put you in a state, because that's like depression. When you know that
it is, and it's not fun.
And your person has a audience. Yes. You know, you're not a lazy person. You get out and get it.
I'm not doing no more parasocial relationships. I don't give a fuck. However many thousands of dollars that I could have made off of a pair, I want to make that in my own platform and on my own merit. And I truly believe that I have the gifts, the talents, and the perseverance to succumb a suppression and all that other stuff.
I've seen you do content eating chicken wings at the airport, sitting in baggage claim at the airport, in your car, at a smoothie shop, and the shit still hit. I was there. So I've seen you like, I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm just rock with it. And I didn't plan a docket. Huh? You always plan a docket. No, I'm just going. And it works out. It always works out.
And my docket is my uploaded content. I'm gonna give niggas the same energy, the same vibe, the same like if I do a Christian rock video, I know I can be crazy and toxic. But then if I'm doing a Nolan Wells, and people don't understand that. If I'm doing a trending show and I start out fucking crazy, it's because I'm giving you crazy news. And by the time I get to politics, I'm more polished and more educated. Like people don't fucking know how to appreciate a nigga, but they gonna know with these motherfucking uploads.
See, everybody can't turn it off and turn it on. That's
real time during a live stream.
A live stream, no scripts, no nothing, just off the top of the head. That's a gift. Yeah. I don't think you credit yourself enough. See, some people may.
That's what Trap Hood News told me.
See, I'm telling you, especially if you're juggling, you got to go from something toxic to something strange to something toxic again, then something very sentimental or emotional, heartstring pulling, and something else that's like that, and then you get to politics.
It's like I got a whole show that's like a fucking roller coaster, and nobody after this whole time, motherfuckers may not appreciate that. Oh, they call me a psycho with a straight jacket, cause you gotta be toxic and crazy to get the nigga energy.
I was gonna say that, but
that's the truth. Like this is why I do what I do.
And
otherwise, like in my real life, I'm like, nigga, don't talk to me, bitch. I be like, don't look. Niggas are not to play with me in my real life because I'm just that nigga.
If you don't have a smidgen of toxicity to you, and you do a Krishan story, you got no business doing it.
Right, and I'm like, and I'm such an expert, and then you got these other people that's already been defeated and packed up. Want to come over like, bitch, I already ate you up. You just swinging and trying to reinvent, bitch. I don't have no words for you other than that I will poke your ass up for playing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, because I know you got a lot of your stuff saved. I think that you should re-release and put a fucking timestamp on the old Krishan content so people can see and revisit it.
Why? When I can just replay and respond to Trap or Ross who's telling a lie and add that in. I'm not like I get what you're saying. I'm still doing it.
You could debunk it, but what I'm saying is that's gonna help you get your views back up. That's what's trending right now. Like they're breaking the fucking internet.
I know, but listen, nigga, like I'm big to not on the Christian rock sector, nigga. I'm some fucking shadow band. I used to release a video and in 24 hours it got 7,000 views. And then now motherfucker only got 321 views. Like niggas is fucking with shit, bro. And I don't know what. Look at this fucking crazy watch hours. People watching it. People are watching this video. The engagement rates, the average view duration is damn near 45% in the video. The audience, but see, something's wrong. There's something happening behind the scenes.
Even doing on the Krishan shit, I know that I gotta fucking pull shit from out of my fucking magician's hat too. I know I gotta throw some little digs and little whatever. I know I do. And listen, I gotta tell you behind the scenes, something I'm about to read on connected to that. I hope you sitting the fuck down when I tell you, because your jaw is gonna hit the floor. We
should do it live. Matter of fact, we should do it to where it's pre-recorded and release it in a upload.
I like when we pre-record. I don't get
I like that
Yeah.
because I really want to get in the habit of having this type of energy to pre-record. And see, Jessica, see Jessica, be like Jessica, you gonna have to support my uploads, babe. You gonna please, what's up tonight? Please, y'all send some super chats and super stickers on my uploads because I really want to get in the habit of uploading at least where my cognitive functioning can be on the content and not no parasocial bullshit that has taken so much of my time and energy and compensated pretty well. But I just feel like I can make that same money uploaded or just without that a part of my process of being a online personality.
Yeah, we can definitely. I like when we used to pre-record stuff. I like that.
Oh, a YouTube lawsuit, Trump.
Yeah,
I
we
be
can we
YouTube
can
before.
definitely do that. Because it is something that needs to be, it needs, and no one else has done this yet. And everything that I read on, I try to read on different, because first of all, these other people are readers. I'm a soothsayer. I can channel, and it's always accurate. My accuracy is chef's kiss. This what I do, and I notice that you think that you're the only one with these bitches. They fucking eat off of my shit. These are people that have been
That's
doing this
crazy.
longer, but can't fuck with me, can't read like me or channel or nothing. And they literally piggyback. When I saw that Anna Kefner case, the girl in the boat, I solved it on TikTok. But because people have more emotion than me and were doing it TikTok longer than me, they latched onto my energy and read off of mine to make their shit look the same.
That is
I'm not.
crazy. That is crazy. Well, Blanca, I'm gonna grab some lunch here and then work on my Nolan Wells video and some other videos. And someone just gave me information about a YouTube lawsuit, mental health. I, I'm gonna even fuck it. I can tell y'all because ain't nobody gonna be able to execute as fast. I'm the smart nigga to tie that shit into Paris Hilton lawsuit. I mean Paris Hilton situation and make a whole video about it and make it be. Anyways, there's content and real topics to be talked about that I'm gonna do uploads on, and I got other plans and things to work and do my own thing on my own merit. Y'all gotta understand something about my perseverance, about creativity being in Hollywood, walking off from jobs and losing jobs for big roles that you never gonna get because they already picked the person, or a fucking small TV show role that continues to pay you residuals no matter how big or small for the rest of your life and even after you're dead and gone. I know what it's like to be passionate and deliver content that people like and love, and then the quantity should follow next through platform manipulation, people threatening to take my platform to it actually being gone and them being supporters of mine, sending me money to people that have spoke out against Blanco's power and card reading. I don't understand none of this stuff that's going on, and I don't want to understand it, but I do understand that God is my only avenger. And I'm gonna pray to God and ask God for salvation to bring the type of resources, the type of good people with non-nefarious agendas around me to make sure that I'm elevating and I'm gonna execute new ideas and new plans on my own merit. Thank you, Blanco, for being here. Anything else that you have to say before I get up out of here? Because I got to take a break and get to this content.
No, I think you summed it up. It's just brought back memories, and
Yeah,
we back.
we back. We back. We don't need no what does TLC say? We don't need no introduction. We already paid the way. Thank you.
Thank
You get
you.
your hair like that. I need that product. Girl, you wish you had my habit. Motherfuckers like I hate motherfuckers like us and Jerry. Like Jessica, we can talk about it. I'm actually behind the scenes dealing with people to actually brand this product myself. As much as you get your hair and your nails did, you don't know how to get your hair like that. You're gonna have to buy some of my motherfucking product. I love you, Jessica. I love you guys so much. And again, watch the uploads. And Blanco, where can we find you at?
Blanco told you gmail.com if you like to book a session. TikTok, I am Blanco told you, one word, and Blanco told you. 3 separate words on YouTube.
Blanco told you. And again, the weight looks great on you, by the way.
Thank, thank you.
All right, we out of here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also subscribe to Blanco at Blanco Told You.
Bye.